facilitation issue has been an ongoing conversation. I don't know, it came through, I think, 2020, for just a couple of weeks ago. People have really been on this whole conversation. If a man asks me out on a date and he can't facilitate me, then I shouldn't be coming. How much transportation is enough for transportation? Should women be even getting transportation to get to a place where they want to be? That's a conversation that we must have.
I find it weird. It's like a transactional kind of thing. Boy-child. I'm speaking from a boy-child position.
Right.
If this girl has to make you feel like there's a need to give transport money, that girl is going to be a needy person in a relationship and they will drain you. One thing I believe is 90% of men do not need to be influenced to like as if you're
forcing it on,
to give. If a man loves you, and for you as a man, the moment you mention, you know what, I love you, be ready to give. But if it becomes a little bit pushy, transport money is a man, there's a problem. I don't believe in that.
No, I think what is happening is us women, because it's coming from our women's, women are confusing expectations, immediate expectations, expressing themselves with putting a price on themselves. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. This is the thing, you're going on a date. If you're going on a date, I love when people are point blank from the word go, like, oh, this is what I'm looking for in a man and stuff. Now, women are confusing the two issues.
Right.
They're including the money elements in the conversation, even before they start
get to know the guy.
Get to know the person. So people need to stop this habit. I think it's just pure laziness in the head. If you don't want to go for the date, why are you going? Why are you going? Stay at home, do what you have to do, than putting someone on a leash. That means that you don't want to go for the date.
Especially for the first date.
Yeah.
That's where I find it a bit confusing. Why are you expecting something before even... If a woman says that I don't expect a man to ask me for some on a first date, why are you expecting to get money from a guy?
You know,
it's different. For me, I feel like if he wants to offer facilitation, and it's his thing. You came to see me, you must have used your fuel.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, money, and it shouldn't have a price tag on it. You can't wake up and say, if it doesn't give me more than 50,000 shillings, that's not transport.
How much transport money is?
You know, like in our years of dating, our centuries, men would even give you without asking.
Right.
Like, and you know, I think it's also a mindset. Like, if you are an independent woman, if you're working,
right,
like, if you want to go out on a date, you will go out, and it's not even a money issue. You want to go and get to know this person. At the end of the day, someone would even pay your cab without asking. But you've said goodbye, the date is done, and someone is like, oh, no, let me pay for the cab.
This is
I have my cousin brother who took a girl out on a date. They had good food, great conversation, they seemed to like each other. So when the date ended, obviously the girl said, oh, she's leaving, which she was driving her own car. And she sat there as if waiting for something. My brother was like, it's like, okay, I'll see you. So my brother gets up, it's like, should I escort you to the car? And then the guy was like point blank, just like that. And he's like, what's going on? Like, tell me what's going on. He's like, no transport money. She kept driving herself, point blank asked him. So he was like, oh, how much money? It's like 150 will do. 150,000 shillings.
I think if this girl said earlier, I would love to come see you, but I'm not comfortable. I don't have fuel in my car. And if I said, don't worry,
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. Because there are some people who push seeing people that they're not even wanting. Like, you don't want to comfortably, you said, I'm not comfortable today, I'm not doing
not
well.
Even comfortable, but I'm not honesty is also not bad.
There's this meme that was going around with this lady, one of the said, now you go to see a guy, you have a wig of about 300, you've done hair of 300,000, hair makeup of 50,000, your dress outfit is like 200,000, and then the guy has to give you only 50k. I'm like,
and then also, I think we have to consider, who are you going on a date with?
Exactly.
Is it a man who actually works? Can he afford you? I tell women all the time, I don't go whether it's a date with a friend or whether I'm going with Mariam, and she can point blank tell you that. without having cash that can take care of both of us or
Exactly.
5 or 3. So if you're going to an expensive place, and we have the nerve to actually ask for these expensive places.
Exactly.
The guy calls us like, don't take me to one again. I want to go to Torino restaurant for a meal. You know,
And that's for those
you
nice
personally, you personally cannot afford the Torino food, but you want to go to Torino and you want the guy to pay. Now, if you can't afford the places that you're asking for to go to, please don't go. Don't go
Also,
because
if
you
you
must have your
can't
camera there.
Yes, if you
Unless
are
he
going
has
on a
offered-
border and you take a cab and you want the guy to pay on the first date, that's also wrong.
Yes.
Then your border, you.
I tell young people who are into dating spaces, there are girls who look at you that all they are looking at is your downfall. Really?
Explain.
No. Like someone just leeches, like they call it Museke. So,
Yeah, those are not out for a relationship. They're not looking for a relationship.
young people
They're
who are
looking
not
for
serious.
probably a fling or
There are
something.
girls you're dating and you know this one, Museke. This one girl I went with about some time, and you know, man.
Before you got married.
Before I got
Let's
married.
put a
Yeah,
disclaimer
before I
here.
got married. I'll go with this girl at the date, and then we just sit over each other, and they start ordering things she doesn't even know. And they brought whatever she had ordered on the menu. What is that now? And she was just only looking at the money side. She was looking at the money side, and I asked her, "Do you know what you ordered for?" Yeah, and I was like, "What is some feature base? You look at her and she's just a Luseke person, young boy child. If a girl is going to ask for money
Right.
before you even offer, there's a problem already. She's needy. Don't ask for transport. Transport money, how much should it be? If you stay in Nigeria and I'm in Chanja to come, there's a place where transport money should be. I'm calling you to my home.
Right.
I'll call you to my home. You mean
For a weekend
for
wife.
a week? Those people are doing. If you come cook me, wash my clothes,
Do the
eat
house,
my
do
food,
the wifey thing.
do my food, eat
Hey,
my
that's
food,
doing wifey thing.
yeah, and eat my food. When you're going back, what transactional code was there? Only this one. Zinozo kazo mbade. Ideally, if you come into my home, you're already in a relationship with me. I'm thinking from a place, even girls should also get to a place where they can bring value to us. That's right to always say.
But because
Everybody-
the value comes from an independent mind.
An
Like,
independent
if you're a working person, if you're a working woman, there are certain things yes, you might be looking for that component in a man if you're going on a date or you want to pursue this person or you want to date this person. Yes, there should be the financial, you should think of that, the financial security, but still, it's not something to be done on the first date.
On the first date, it's not
Okay,
even.
how much
And
transport
working
money is
mind.
it? How much
How are you?
transport money
How are
is
you?
it?
Like, for me, even transport money. How much transport money? You can never pay me enough.
Yeah.
Because I can afford, but I come from different spaces.
Exactly.
First of all, if you've been making money for a very long time, then people can see value. Do you understand? I don't even need to ask you how much you think you should give me. But also a woman. There are some types of men that you see that you're going for, and you ask for transport money, and I even feel sorry. I'm like, you can clearly see that man cannot afford transport money even for himself. But you expect him to give you more. But you go on the social media, you see people with flashy cars. Those flashy cars are not for theirs. Maybe they are brothers or
You came to impress.
and then you assume he can afford it. So you have to realize, but transport money, you mean you are not moving?
And actually,
But this man was not there.
some women have been confedered in that way.
Right.
Guy comes driving a Porsche car, they think it's actually his car.
Right.
And women, so most women look at
Gullible.
you know.
Yeah.
So again, guy actually
There's this guy. The girl came, I asked the girl, he said, I asked the girl to come. She came with 2 girls. So
Right.
she came with 2 girls, they started ordering things. They ate. And I excused myself, I moved out. I didn't come back. I just don't know what they are doing with the bill. Because they ordered for a bill. And the guy said, I looked at the bill as they are eating and enjoying. I said, let me go to the toilet.
But that's the way
And
people should be
then-
punished.
But at the end of the day, guys, let's all be with our own standards. Because a boy child and you see these girls, she does her slaying thing, it's her thing. She's for a certain type of man. you will not afford her. Ajakusa baby to be otasobola, and then
Thank
you
you.
start, trying to find this.
No, immediate.
Those days when I
Somewhere
was broke,
immediate.
those
Yeah,
days when
that's
I was
the word.
those days when I was broke, when I went to a restaurant, I said, me, I don't eat in restaurants. You eat alone. Me, I know I can take care of your bill.
Hey,
I never ate in my first girlfriends those days.
Hey.
No, I don't eat in restaurants.
Hey.
And I was just broke.